of factory-direct engine oil and petrochemical products brokers. I'm your host, Blessed Naladeseme. If you're looking to learn about top quality and choice and petrochemical products straight from the factory to your business, you are in the right place. In this episode, we will talk about.
Well, thanks for joining us today. Please don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe to this podcast anywhere you're listening to us. Today we'll discuss how you can get Spindle oil directly from manufacturer, a bulk supply, beverage supply, OEM, and export. Spindle oil manufacturer for bulk supply, private labor supply, OEM, and export. You can talk to us to get Spindle oil carried my keyword that's 23 container. Email says at apoblh.com to get a monthly supply code. Spending on products within 10 plus containers prevent the priorities of certified facilities. Manufactured to meet ISO 9001 quality management systems. The formulation is able to meet ISO 67432, lubricant classification DRN 51524. Replicable DRN 51517, replicable ASTM performance and average tested standards, and OEM performance specifications for industrial spindle lubrication and reliable long-term supply. We manufacture spindle oil through our battery manufacturing partners across Turkey, Germany, the United Arab Emirates, United States, Brazil, Egypt, and Australia, ensuring consistent export capacity in regional production of the century. So you can get up to 10 plus containers per month with a 12 to 24-month supply agreement. Email us at apoblh.com to get a monthly supply kit of FOB. Spindle oil with manufacturing. Manufacturing supply full industrial spindle oil categories for OEM and export buyers. We manufacture industrial spindle oil, OEM spindle oil, low viscosity spindle oil, aspirate spindle lubricant, synthetic spindle oil, maneuver spindle oil, ISO VG2 spindle oil, ISO VG10 spindle oil, anti-wear spindle lubricant, Rosen Beta spindle oil, CNC spindle oil, milling machine spindle lubricant, latte spindle oil, graded spindle oil, application to eye, spindle bearing oil. You can email us at apoblh.com to that and not to supply us for any of these projects. And we also do OEM spindle manufacturing, private labor spindle manufacturing, white labor spindle manufacturing, OEM spindle manufacturing, tool blend and spindle oil manufacturing. All you need to do is to send us a message URL to get a monthly supply code. Technical standards of spindle oils meet ISO 6743 lubricant classification, DRN 51524, capacity replicable DRN 51517, capacity replicable ASTM performance and laboratory testing standards, oil specification performance specifications, street bash, quality control. Your email says at apoblh.com to get your monthly supply code. Packaging and spindle oil export options. Available spindle oil packaging formats 1 liter, 2 liter, 5 liter, 25 liter, 208, 208 liter drums. I basically 1000 liters, plastic tank book supply. A person portfolio spindle oil Spitland includes documentation, labor compliance, and logistics coordination. Confirm you want a certificate container order to get paid samples. Please note that payment terms for spindle manufacturing is 50% deposit payment, 50% before loading, no letter of credit, no net 15, 30, 60, or 90 cents. If your company cannot meet this payment terms, please do not request a code. Email says at apoblh.com to get a monthly supply code. For spindle oil and secure a 12 to 24 month supply agreement with a spindle manufacturer good for iPhone spindle oil importers. Email says at apoblh.com to get a Spindle oil code. We will love you and leave you. See you next week. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the FOB also Factory and Oil and Petrochemical Products podcast. Don't forget to go to www.fob.com to get wholesale factory and oils and petrochemical products. And I will talk to you next week. I will love you and leave you. See you next week.